I love it. All right, here we go. We're diving in. I'm bringing back the old school Beletro Labs for everyone that's listening right out there in Monster World. Magnificent Monster Monday. Beletro Labs is coming out with a new drop. You might see some of their stuff with their, what is it, a VX in Avatar in Sandbox. But right now, we're going to be talking to Chupacabra. And you know what? We found this awesome video on the Chupacabra on YouTube on Crypto Monster Lab. So make sure you're subscribing to that. But something that most people don't know about you, and we're talking to the Chupacabra here. So let's see what we got right here.
As you guys can kind of know, you don't see me too much. Well, I'm kind of quiet. I like to keep to myself, but I am, nocturnal. So I'm out late at night looking around for something to eat, rustling in the bushes, those types of things. It kind of creeps people out sometimes. That's why people think I'm mean or antisocial, maybe homicidal or whatever. But I'm really kind of soft. I like to sit around and read. I have cats. Most of them are rescues. And I like kids. Mostly they're running away from me screaming, but every so often I catch one. And I try to play with them without breaking them.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Chupacabra right here. I see that you don't have your necklace on anymore. Is that like, were you coming back from a rave or something before and you had the necklace going?
Yes, sir. I was just back from a rave that time. I'm kind of dressed down a little bit today.
And it's just interesting to hear a little bit about your life because thinking of Chupacabras, I think they'd just be like spasmodic monsters. But you know what? Sitting back, chilling with a book, getting around the felines, the cats, and just relaxing sounds like a different pace from what I imagined. And then I also saw that you do interact with humans, and children as well. So just got to be careful you're not being you don't overuse your monster strength here.
Mm-hmm. I mean, well, just want to have some fun. I know they want to have some fun too, but yeah, those claws of mine, they can hurt.
How about you got a wave there? Can you give us a wave to our friends and friends at home there, so we can see those claws on you? So what we got is also another almost a love story because they have to procreate at some time, and Chupacabras do fall in love. So we're gonna do an interview. Here's one of your interviews again on Crypto Monsters Lab on YouTube. Make sure that you are liking and subscribing and giving that thumbs up. All right. So we're going to check out the interview that you had talking about love.
Love, well, that's difficult for me. There's not much to talk about. There was this one Chupacabra chick who was really, really special. We were together for a really long time. We loved the same bands, the same foods, especially these goats, these Nubian ones with the big floppy ears. Man, those are so good. Their blood, how do I describe it? It's earthy, fruity, absolutely delicious. But eating too many of them, I let myself go. I woke up one morning and there was a note saying she left with this dull guy. He was a Bigfoot named Crypto Novo, but I can't believe that. A few years ago that happened, and I just really never gotten over it. Now, I'm a cage fighter. Yeah, a cage fighter for the professor. Love. I did put myself out there again, I think.
Man, there's people stealing love there. I saw Crypto Novo's little face pop up there with a little task. There's someone that's stealing the love from the Chupacabra right here.
Heartbreaking, man. Heartbreaking.
It is, but that's all part of the developmental process because love is hard to find, and love is hard to hold sometimes. And at least you're getting out there, you're getting around, I thought monsters maybe just hung out in the caves or up in trees, but out and about doing things, a social creature. And that's what we all are, social creatures right here. And that's what we need to see is some more of these social creatures out here. And if you need anything from the monsters, Crypto Monster Lab right here, you got the minting going on right now, and things are going to change here in the future, which I'm not going to talk too much about today, but maybe more for next week. But you can also click on the website right there, cryptomonsterlab.io, and you can get even more. If you want to get introduced to more monsters outside of the Chupacabra, we can do that for sure. So Chupacabra, what have you been the last time you interviewed? I mean, anything new or exciting? Have you found new love? Have you had any more stray cats that you're helping take care of? Or is there any, little human beings that are running around that you're able to, make friends with without pulling off their limbs?
No more pulling off lamps. Actually, I just got back on the, like I said, I want to get back out there. I know I'm heartbroken, but gotta get back out. So I started my my monster Tinder profile just this weekend. So I'm excited about that.
Now, we have some people chiming in right now, live action in the chat saying, watch out for the Chupacabra. In multiple capacities. I know the Chupacabra likes to kind of go for the jugular in battles. I know he likes to go for the heart and love. And I know it likes to run after small creatures, being humans or cats or whatever. So you do have to look out for the Chupacabra if you see them, because Chupacabras are very difficult to obtain. Crypto PGR, in your galactic travels, how many galactic planets have you charted that have Chupacabras on it?
Well, Chupacabra is very unique to mostly the North American and South American continent, although it has been spotted in faraway places such as Japan and Siberia. But, Chupacabra is a legend that's just terrifying. They come and it may just be gold blood today, but who knows what it will be tomorrow. One thing I have to ask our guest here tonight, the Chupacabra, which I'm very honored to be here, is during some of his battles at the professor's place, is there any other species or hybrid that you particularly may have to team up with or enjoy the company of?
I tell you, the Kraken. You want that guy on your side. That man, monster. He's got this like bear hug where he will just crush the opponent. So,
and we have the Kraken right here. If you see it in the let me get the right page up here. We have the Kraken right here with the multiple tentacles right here. I mean, of course, it's going to be like 6 pythons wrapping around you, squeezing the air out of you, probably breaking your bones in the process, turning you into pretty much ooze so that you can just get swallowed down. So, I mean, it's good that you're able to branch out. I was almost going to call it like a tag team match there, Crypto PGR, where, in the WWE wrestling world, where you do have to tag your friend to get in there if you're tired or maybe getting wrestled up a little bit too much there. So, it's good to have friends. I was going to guess you're going to be friends with the Lizard Man or the Basquatch, but it's awesome to hear that the Kraken, rib Kraken bear right there. So you can see it right there. So, it is kind of that battle scene and seeing what's going on in that space. Speaking of what's going on in the space, though, PGR, I mean, I'm seeing some pictures right now. I'm pulling your screen up right now. I mean, what kind of hell beast is that, my friend?
Well, I mean, that's the infamous Chupacabra's relative, and there's things going on all place. They actually have a creature similar to Chupa in the Philippines, and this creature is the Sigbin. And some say that the rich or powerful actually control them. They go out and do their dealings. When they come home, they actually live in the jars of these powerful people who can control them with spells. They can send them on missions, terrible missions, and some say even kidnapping and, worse, small children, innocent, weak people. They're cowardly beasts, if you ask me. But some people in the Philippines, they swear by this terrifying, terrifying tale. I certainly wouldn't want to run into one in the middle of the night. Is this of the more mystical, phenomenal world? We don't know. It may just be some creature. And that's the problem, Crypto Novo. We just don't know. We just don't know. Just, similar to Crypto Monster Labs, we just do not know the outcomes of these matches.
I think the sign that you have behind there, I want to believe right there. Yes, we want to believe they are out there. I mean, these stories are tales of what's happening in the space. And there's reasons that people come up with the images you're looking at now because, it just doesn't get thought up of thin air. They must see or imagine something to get them in the mindset that these creatures are around. And, I know you gave a little bit of a distaste for the Chupacabra, based in the Philippines. But, we're getting to live action that there are different, I'm staring at that. There are different, what do they call it? Personalities behind these monsters, especially the Chupacabras.
Yeah, I won't get offended by Crypto PJR's comment. It's all right. I mean,
please, I mean no harm.
Yeah.
I just do what I just report the news. That's all.
All right.
So Chupacabra, and with the professor, I guess capturing you. I mean, was it from the upper Northwest, or was it from the Philippines, or did you just kind of maybe walk to his lab looking for a way to create entertainment in this space?
Well, I've traveled the whole country. For some reason, people don't seem to just welcome me with open arms. So I just kind of move on from state to state, and eventually I ended up in the Pacific Northwest. And I was at a bar having a drink, talking to this Bigfoot guy, and he told me all about the professor in his lab. And so I went knocking on his door, and so here I am, one of his best fighters.
And here you are, and that's what it is the battle, the ring matches that, actually supports your living and, able for you to maybe get fed, maybe you get some entertainment, for some exercise, all those wonderful things that are all part of, being a monster, being a creature, living and breathing all these things, being an alien, ape, and zombie. All right, Crypto PGR. We're going to wrap things up here because, you know what? The Chupacabra's been up super late. I know he's been battling. He's been trying to get around and talk to the other monsters to find, who he can tag team in next time. Maybe he's a little bit behind in a bout or a match. But Chupacabra, I want to have you on next week and talk a little bit more about the other monsters that are going to be coming in to Monster Labs. Not new ones, but just how we're going to display and talk about different ones. Like we kind of featured the Chupacabra this week. We will see who we will feature next week. So when you're at the professor's lab, make sure that you're talking to the other monsters there so we can get that good connection. We can get another monster on here for our lovely Monster Mondays.
Yes, sir. I mean, I don't want to take up the entire, just get the attention myself. I know Bigfoot likes to get, some attention too, but there's other guys like Bat Squatch and, Kraken and Dragon and the Werewolf, and they all just keep asking, hey man, when's going to be my turn to be on the Crypto Novo's show?
And if you can see, though Bigfoot wasn't on today. I mean, his shades were in there. As part of the promotional piece that we sent out there today. So that was the Honorary Novo Bigfoot glasses and shades right there. You can see a little bit of that Bigfoot fur growing outside of that tassel hat. But, this is the content that we're going to bring. Good, wholesome, fun content. And then also talk about, what's happening in that zoology, cryptozoology space as well, because that's important. And it's important to know what's out there. Even if you don't believe it, I want to believe. So for all my friends that are here, all my friends that are watching, I want to thank all my aliens, apes, and zombies. Also, Crypto PJR, make sure that you are getting onto that webpage and that you are liking and subscribing to him. And then also Crypto Monster Labs as well, which is now minting. So get in there, get those followers up there for these two particular aliens and for that Chupacabra. And if you need an air filter that I'm talking with right now, you can hop on Discord. And you can get in on Discord and get yourself a filter. Oh, I didn't have this up before. There's Crypto PJRs. Let's make sure you're following him. And then also Crypto Monster Labs. But that's going to be it. If you're looking for something else fun to do, Electro Labs is having the Dreamers drop into Sandbox. Sandbox is not an open application yet, but they're going to have the 3D rigging for that, so you are ready to up and run. If you have Dreamers like you're seeing right here on the left of my screen right here, those will be up for you to mint, I believe, on the 8th, which is 4 days away. But until then, we're going to outro music with some Dream Loops by Electro Labs. Peace! Stay positive and love life. Peace. We are done, my friends.
Hey, good show. Thanks for having me.
Anytime. I'll catch you next Monday for sure. Chupacabra, just let me know whatever questions you need. Just drop them in that Monster Monday Discord, and we'll get you rocking and rolling for next Monday. Oh, your sound just cut out at the perfect time, Chupacabra. I cannot hear you. Oh, wait a second, because I have you on your.
I think you
Let's try
muted
that
me.
again. There we go.
Here we go.
Now.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll feature a new monster every week. So maybe I'll hope. I mean, I have to rig up every single one though. So if I don't get to do that, we can maybe just have Bigfoot or Chupacabra, be like the spokesperson for.
Yeah, that's not a problem at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just chat other